kitchen is a tribute to Palestine, to tetas, and to traditions that are fading away with time. And I am doing a sufra today where I'm introducing people to food, and we've got the famous maqloube on the sufra today. Obviously, since the 7th of October, a lot of people are trying to learn more about Palestine and be more educated about Palestine. And I'm very grateful to have this platform to be able to do that. As a Christian Palestinian, I think there's also a misconception that Christians don't necessarily exist in the Arab world, and specifically Palestine. But a lot of people are becoming more educated about that now. And I'm trying to also show the diversity of how Palestinians kind of interact within the Palestinian culture. So there are certain dishes on my table that are actually made during Lent, and people are actually fascinated by that. So it's nice to kind of tie in the way that, you know, obviously we've all coexisted for many, many years, Palestinians, Christians, Muslims, all just coexisting together. And as a Christian, it's very interesting that I get so absorbed into the Ramadan culture, but it's not necessarily, it gives me an opportunity to teach people more about Palestinian food, and it goes back to what I love to do, which is to feed people. And so this is my way of kind of keeping Palestine alive and preserving Palestinian culture and making sure that people understand that this is our food. So Romania is a dish from Gaza, from down south, and it's typically made during Lent when Christian Palestinians are fasting. When there was the exodus of all the Palestinians being basically kicked out of Palestine, purslane is one of those things, or batle is one of those things that grows in abundance on roads, on the side of streets, all of that. So when Palestinians were basically fleeing from Palestine in 1948, to survive and to continue on with their lives, they found a lot of batle on the road.
I think that it's so important that we speak and we stand up and we get to know different cultures and the struggles that people have had before us.
As everyone knows, right now in Gaza, a lot of people in Gaza are struggling to find food, and they are trying to find ways to use different things and to be able to have access to different things. And so I thought that this was an important dish to put on the table to emphasize the fact that Palestinians will find a way to find food in whatever form, in whatever shape.
There are a lot of people here from different countries, from the Middle East, but also from elsewhere. And I think that it's important that we're here to share this meal together, and we're actually learning a lot about Palestinian food, Palestinian culture. I think that today more than ever it's really important to preserve that culture and to make sure that, you know, we're going to keep eating it, making it generation on and on.
Everything we were eating was going through our senses, and also how Haya was telling the whole story, you know, the whole narrative around food was amazing. And how Palestinians have been cooking food for so many years, and how famous they are for their foods and for the culinary history, right? So it was very interesting to understand the rationale behind every single dish we had today.